Hey everybody, welcome to Collector Cave and thank you for watching this Collector Minute. Today I have with me the Sideshow Toys 1/6 scale classic Ghost Rider variant figure from Sideshow Toys. So now I was just on the phone a minute ago with a very nice gentleman from Sideshow customer service and I'll show you guys why. I don't know if this is just an isolated incident. I'm hoping that it is. I mean, Sideshow has an excellent reputation. But for $225, I'm really not happy with this figure, and I'm going to show you why. A couple of things. So now I'll show you the box real quick. So we've got a nice insert here. Now, forgive me, it's in a bunch of pieces. Usually I like to show you the whole thing, but it's in a bunch of pieces. Insert tray for the figure, nice piece of artwork here. Here are the rest of the accessories. I have not removed these from the package, so these are still here. I haven't messed with them. I'm not going to because it looks like we're going to be sending this bad boy back. Nice enough package, Ghost Rider, nice artwork. Nice box, a little smaller than I would have expected. Front of the box here, we've got the Blue Seal Classic variant, which is nice. Now, this is my very first Sideshow 1/6 scale figure. I have never ordered from them before. Sorry, I dropped something. I have never ordered from them before. This is my first order, so I was really excited. Now, I guess maybe I hyped up the figure a lot, but when I saw this figure, I'm like, wow, I gotta have this thing. This is really cool, and I was super excited for it. So one thing that I will give it is that the fabric, the soft goods on the figure are really nicely done, I have to say, except one exception, the breast piece of the jacket falls off a lot. It sticks on, but it gets in the way. As far as design decisions go, they could have made some better decisions as far as the clothing, because the fabric, the leather here, or pleather, I'm not sure if it's real leather or not, does feel like real leather. I doubt it's real leather, so I'm sure it's probably some sort of a vinyl material, but it really hinders articulation. This is as far as I can bend the knee, and there is a double jointed knee in there from what I can feel. So this is about as far as it goes. It only really bends at a 45-degree angle. So you get knee articulation here. Now it has a thigh swivel. It's got it's got a calf swivel here. There's no ankle pivot, no discernible ankle pivot. It's got these boots. I can't really move the foot very much. The same thing, it's got thigh swivel. Now, again, 45-degree at the knee. Now, here's where it gets really disappointing. This is as far as I can move the legs. I can't move them any further up. The denim is stretching at the crotch and it's pulling the legs. I can't move them any farther apart than that. I can't stretch the leg forward any farther than that. Now, I was going to get a bike for him. See, now this is what I was talking about, Sideshow. See that? The torso keeps popping off. Very disappointing, very disappointing. Now, there's an undershirt here that's holding things on. Now, the rest of the torso seems to be intact, but I have to go find the ball joint, which I can't at the moment. There we go, I got it. To get that to attach. See, look, it doesn't stay on. It keeps popping off. Also, the legs. You can see this, guys. Now, this is also, Sideshow is going to be watching this, so thank you very much, Sideshow. I do appreciate you, don't worry. But look, the legs, it doesn't stay up, flops back, and torso popped out again. So very weak. See, popped out again. And I'm getting it in, it's popping back on. You can hear the little click, see, but it's just not staying. It's a very weak joint. See that? Floppiness. Look at this. Okay, really just lousy. Okay, this keeps, and the torso popped off again. All right, so anyway, just to get another overview of the rest of the figure. All right, we've got, you can bend the torso forward about that much. There seems to be 3 sections of the torso. You've got a ball and socket joint at the waist. There's 3 compartments to the torso. You've got that. You've got a small compartment at the bottom. Then you've got sort of a midsection here to allow for a little bit of articulation, but the jacket's so thick that it's preventing him from bending too far forward. You can bend backwards a decent amount, not too bad once you get it a little loosened up. Decent ab crunch, but, you know, it's just awful. And the torso keeps popping off, which is incredibly frustrating. Okay, now the arms go up about yay high. They go up more. I mean, they do that. And now the arm joints are very nicely designed. For this, it seems like they did intend for the bike, for a bike ride. So if you can get him into the bike ride pose, you know, he can get into a classic bike pose, which is nice because I was going to get a 1/6 scale bike for this guy, which I'm not going to waste the money on at the moment. I got to see what happens with this. Now the jaw itself flops open a little. It's a little loose, and also when it came, it was dislocated here. See? So that keeps happening. The other side's okay. This side keeps popping out. See? Keeps popping out. And I got to put it back in. Now, nicely done as far as the flame effect goes. Now with the head, bends up that much, down, decent amount, jacket in the way, but articulation is not bad. Shoulders, you know, there's this cool butterfly kind of thing going on. There's a socket here that's open that goes all the way to the front of the torso, which is nice because it gives some extra range of motion. I think, you know, if this wasn't so difficult to pose, I mean, to get him to stay, you know, he'd have some really decent articulation in the arms to make for some dynamic poses. More dynamic than the photos, at least from what I can get. But this is the figure for $225. This is what I got. So I'm really disappointed with this, guys. You know, this really is, for my first order, this is my first 1/6 scale Sideshow figure. I've seen reviews for other figures. I'm really disappointed in this one, I got to tell you. Does not give me high hopes for the rest of the 1/6 scale figure line, because for $225 I can get a Hot Toy figure instead. And then, you know, I can, you know, I mean, you guys will take care of it if there's a problem with it anyway. But look, the torso popped out. It's not staying. The material itself, it's very thick, which isn't bad. It's just that it hinders articulation. So design-wise, maybe not so great. Maybe a little bit thinner material. Granted, that adds problems too, but you know, I can't really pose it that much. It's difficult to get it to stay, and this thing is really annoying. If anything, I wish this either was not there or that this was somehow sewn in on one side. And you can just kind of do that, you know, something like that. Or just, you know, sew it in there on one side of it so you can still open the jacket up and have one half of it be magnetized. Or just give us the jacket just like that. Also, as you can see, the jacket keeps riding up on him. It doesn't stay. And the jaw doesn't stay. It's just a mess of a figure, a hot mess of a figure. See, look at that. Look at this, guys. And look at the torso. Look at that. What is this for $225? Come on. Really? So disappointing. This is what it was like when I took it out of the box. Look at that. Come on. Look at this. See? What is up with this? $225. And it's like stuck. See, and look, the shirt, it's popped off already. See, and then the shirt too. It's out. Really lousy, people. Really terrible figure. Terrible figure. I can't even get this back. Yeah, I got it, but just epic fail, guys. Epic fail. Epic fail. That's it for the review. Hope this has been informative for Sideshow as well as for you guys watching, because I promised you guys a review. You know, my advice, don't buy this one. Sorry, Sideshow. hopefully this is just isolated. I'd love to hear in the comments, you guys watching, if you want to let me know, whoever bought this, if you had any experience with this particular figure doing that to you. Yeah, I know this just got mailed out, so hit me up, let me know. Happy collecting, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, pass it along. Please, comments appreciated, feedback appreciated, and Sideshow, send me some samples. Let me review them. Come on. I'm a collector myself. Just to give you guys a little bit of background about me for those of you who are just tuning in anyway. So I collect a lot. I'm a big Mezco fan. I have about 37 figures in my collection for Mezco figures. I've done Hasbro Toy Biz figures. I've done most like Marvel Legends, DC Universe Classics. I haven't really gotten any of the multiverse stuff except for one of the Aquaman figures, which I will be reviewing in another episode. Otherwise, I'm a Star Wars guy. I am a Marvel guy. I'm a DC guy. Anything else that's kind of cool. Ninja Turtles, also big Ninja Turtle fan from when I was a kid up until now too. And I love some samples to review. If you got them, send them over. I'd be happy to look at them, review them, send people over to Sideshow. I'm all good for that. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully, Sideshow, you'll make this right. This is just super disappointing. I'm really disappointed, and I was really looking forward to this piece. So, boom. I'm sorry, but not cool. All right, take care, guys.